Today on Way I Got It Figured, we've got one of the long-awaited and the most essential Joes for the collection. We've got Doc on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? I Got It Figured back with another G.I.Joe Classified Series review. This time we're looking at Carl Doc Greer, number 122 in the G.I.Joe Classified Series. Doc is, again, as I said earlier, one of the most anticipated, long-awaited Joes on the old G.I. Joe Classified Series website. He had a bio on there, but that website's gone, and we got QR codes to nowhere with no replacement. But we knew that he was gonna eventually get made. Finally got here, and I can't wait to crack him open, see how he is. So we've got the new universal packaging. It's what we're gonna be looking at for the most part in the foreseeable future. G.I. Joe Classified Series. G.I. Joe Carl Doc Greer. Got a portrait of Doc on the side, which weirdly seems younger than the Doc in the box, but it's okay. Number 122. Your aforementioned QR code to nowhere. So Doc's file card symbols are Medic 4, Launcher 1, Intelligence 2. Is that Intelligence? Looks like Intelligence. Intelligence 2 and Rescue 2. 4, 1, 2, 2. There you go. Nice artwork on the back. I mean, not artwork, but photography with his little flare pistol, his helmet with the pill box on it, and Medic. Very nice. Looks like he's in the same desert area as Desert Snake Eyes. Desert Commando Snake Eyes. But I doubt that stretchers for him. And yeah, cool packaging as usual, just truncated as usual with the universal packaging. Now's the time to get Doc out and see what we can see. All right, we've got Doc out of the package, and I want to apologize for my microphone. It died in the middle of this video. I'm just glad I caught it this time, but I'm gonna finish it and unfortunately not have the microphone, so there might be a little bit of static in the sound. So once again, I apologize. But we've got Doc out of the package, and I guess I should talk a little bit about Doc because he is a highly anticipated figure. As I said, Doc originally was released in 1983 as part of Series 2 of G.I. Joe Real American Hero. Appeared in G.I. Joe number 13, I think. The same issue where Snow Job and the Polar Battle Bear debuted, and Destro and Shadow and Doc. The best thing I remember, the main thing I remember about Doc is he threw snowballs at Destro because he was forbidden from using weapons as per the Geneva Convention as a medic. He's supposed to be kind of like a non-combatant. A lot of people say Doc's supposed to be like a pacifist, but that's not really backed up by the story. No, he couldn't use a gun, but it was mainly because of rules, he didn't make it sound like dialogue-wise like he couldn't have used a gun, but he's a medic and so he's not supposed to. And they definitely didn't leave him unarmed. even with this version, because while it's not lethal, they did give him a taser. I do think that's a very nice touch. He comes with the pouches here that you get and the ones that are on him, and we've seen this before on the 60th anniversary Action Soldier. So you can check out that video for a deep dive on the pouches. Comes with his updated but still kind of classic helmet, and it wouldn't be Doc without his signature green glasses. And last but not least, you get his stretcher, which neatly folds up and you can use as a backpack, which is really cool because you couldn't do that with the 1983 figure. In fact, the little handheld holds that they had, you know, were always prone to breaking. I saw many a Doc stretcher that was, you know, broken in my day. So very cool. And we're going to get into all of that in a bit. But looking at Doc, nice, strong jawline. It looks like they've aged him up a little bit, like Hawk. He has, you know, some gray temples, and his face is a little on the old side. I don't think as old as Stalker, though. And since Doc was a captain, you know, and a doctor, he probably skewed a little bit older than the rest of the Joes anyway. But, you know, the weird kind of G.I. Joe Classified Series aging up of certain guys but not aging up other guys, I find it a little odd. He's got this extra belt that I'm not sure, but I feel like it should be over top of the belt buckle that he has on his pants. So I'm going to adjust that. Yeah, that's better. Nice utility belt. Got pouches all around, and they're already on, so you don't have to really do too much. Probably don't want to do too much because you got to be able to fit this stretcher, and I can already kind of tell that this, well, I don't know. Stretcher does have somewhat of a longer peg, so you can still leave the pouch on and attach it, so that's cool. Definitely couldn't do that with the Action Soldier. He didn't come with any, you know, he came with like a backpack, I guess. Got your nice holsters, and this is of course configurable, so you probably want to do some configuring. And honestly, I guess this is probably the one you're going to want to take off because it looks like the natural spot for the flare gun is probably going to be there. Drop the flare gun in. I wonder if maybe this is the flare gun holster. I had assumed that this was for the taser, but it seems like the flare gun may. Nah, I don't know. That doesn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my original assumption. That's just gonna be the fit. So that's the fit for the flare gun. Pop a little medic joint in there. And your taser in there. And you got to almost fully kitted up Doc. Got to throw them sunglasses on though. or glasses. They might not even be sunglasses. I don't know that they're sunglasses. They go on pretty nice. Definitely better than Buzzer. So there you go. Don't want to hold it that well, but there you go. So yeah. So you got your Doc, looking cool. And then I'm thinking you gotta put the helmet on first. And then squeeze the glasses in there. So it's very nice of them to make it to where you can get his glasses on and have the helmet on and really not have to worry about it looking stupid. Although I'll be honest, I kind of like them better without the helmet. So the only extra piece you're going to be sort of with is just this one, because there's nowhere else to put it, unless you put it here without the stretcher, but that looks ridiculous. I wouldn't do that. So there you go, Doc. Very nice, very nice. Very glad to have this guy in my collection. So there you go. Doc. So now we're gonna do some quick comparisons. Be right back. Okay, so our first comparison is gonna be Shipwreck. Why Shipwreck, you ask? Doc and Shipwreck don't have a big connection or anything like that. No, but they do wear the same pants. So Shipwreck, the bottom half of Doc is identical to the bottom half of Shipwreck. So definitely wanted to show that. The top half though is not. The top half appears to be Lieutenant Falcon, Recondo in the arms there. You got your retro card beachhead. Last but not least, retro card Scarlet. So there you go. There's your comparisons. Now I'm going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on G.I. Joe Classified Series number 122, Carl Doc Greer. Hey, it's an excellent figure coming from sort of an excellent pedigree. You got Shipwreck, one of the best figures in recent memory as part of you've got, well, I mean, head aside, you know, Falcon, Recondo's part of it's really smart reuse, looks really cool, and it's a nice upgraded Doc. When I say upgraded, I mean updated from the original figure. He just looks really good. You know, everything we were waiting for, and then some. Nice choice of accessories. Gave him a weapon without giving him a weapon. I like all of that. So yeah, Doc is unlike Airborne, he's not a disappointment. You know, unlike Airborne, he's not a disappointment. I'm gonna give Doc a 9 out of 10. I really want to give them a 10. I've been handing out so many. I went back and looked. And I know a lot of people don't care about ratings, but I do, because it helps me figure out what's going to be the best in a top 10 list at the end of the year and all that kind of stuff. So there's kind of a reason I do it. You know, we all have our opinions about figures, and that's fine, but I have an actual reason for doing it. And I've been handing out a lot of 10s. I don't want to hand out so many 10s. So I'm going to give him a 9, but I feel like he's a 10. But officially, he's going to be a 9. So there you go. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Again, I apologize for the sound quality on this video because my mic died in the middle. It needs to be charged. And I'll do that. And for the next video, it'll be up to snuff. Got more Classified series coming, so please be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to be announcing a giveaway soon enough. We're going to call it the 500 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to have official rules and all of that because YouTube requires you to do that. So this is sort of the soft announcement, but there's going to be an actual announcement. So be on the lookout for that. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop it there. Everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.